Hello class, welcome to your orientation for Business 1A, Financial Accounting, Section EN1 for Fall 2021 at Chabot College. I am your professor, Dmitry Kalagin, and I'm going to answer most of the questions you have about the class, go over the most important parts of the syllabus, our assignments, Canvas, Connect. So to access our course online, you need to go to Canvas, which is our classroom. If you've never used Canvas before, it's very easy to use. Go to chabotcollege.edu website, scroll to the bottom, right here is Canvas, and click on Canvas Login. And I would bookmark this page and make it your favorite. So your W number is your unique student number. Make sure you capitalize W. And then your initial password, which you can change later, is the first two letters of your first name, followed by the first two letters of your last name, followed by the last four digits, right here, the last four digits of your W number. When you log in, you will see a link to our course when I open it for you, and I open it a week before the class begins. So the class begins September 7th, so I'll open it about September 1st. And let me make it student view here. So you've got different items on the menu. You can go to tutoring online. You can see who is taking the class. You, of course, can check your grades. Mostly you will be using these modules. And the first module has links to the syllabus, to this video, and also I will have office hours on Zoom live. So these are the times: Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. You do not need to make an appointment. I strongly encourage you to connect with me. Ask me any questions you have about homework. It's so easy. You log in, I'm right there. I can go into your homework. I can see what you're missing. I can use my document camera and explain any concept to you, so I can spend 10-15 minutes with you easily, and you don't need to make an appointment. Okay, and then I've got some additional resources here. You can check them out: how to get different degrees, how to transfer, how to get an accounting degree or certificate. And then every chapter and every test has a module. And so within that module, I recorded audio, like just 2-3 minutes for every week, every chapter, every module. I tell you what we're going to do. I highlight it. And then there is the actual chapter 1 summary. And there are links here to everything you need to do. This is the link to the videos I pre-recorded with slides. You usually will have 4 graded assignments. 4 graded assignments every week: smart book assignment, homework assignment, graded discussion board assignment, and a quiz. And sometimes you have some extra points or some additional assignments, but every week, every chapter, you have smart book, homework, which will take the longest, most points, graded discussion, and a quiz. Okay, so let me open the syllabus right here. I emailed it to you. You can access it through Canvas also. So there is my contact information. You see my email is the best way to contact me is via email or my office hours. With the email, you, however, have to give me 24 hours to reply. Sometimes I'm going to reply right away. Whatever question you have, whatever concern you've got. But if you email me at 9 p.m., 10 p.m., or on the weekend, and your homework is due at 11:59 p.m., I will not get to it. You have to give me 24 hours to reply. So the course is a university transfer level course. It transfers to all California state universities and some University of California schools. It does have a strongly recommended class. It's not a prerequisite, but it is strongly recommended before you take Business 1A. And it's called Business 7, Accounting for Small Business. It covers about a half of this content in a slower pace and for a small business instead of a corporation. I'm going to teach this course online starting September 27th. So if you find Business 1A too challenging, you might consider taking Business 7 first. Just to give you some background data, The pass rate for Business 1A is 65%. So 35% of students do not pass it. 65% of students pass it from the first time. But those who completed Business 7 first, the pass rate is 98%. The textbook, so you can buy it at the bookstore. This is the price. Or you can just buy it for $85 without the physical textbook. It will include ebook and access to all you need to do, and you buy it directly online through Canvas. So when you go to chapter 1, you click on any of these links, homework or smart book, and it will take you to Connect registration page. So Canvas is our classroom. Connect is the system called homework management system from our publisher, where you will be completing homework, tests, quizzes, all your assignments. And Canvas and Connect are linked, synced together. So once you complete your work in Connect, your points will be transferred to Canvas. But in order to get to Connect, you have to purchase your access. You do have a 2-week free trial, about 14 days. But otherwise, when you register for Connect, again, click to this smart book or homework, register. You can do complimentary trial, and then you will have to purchase the access code for $85. So you register once, and then you go seamlessly between Canvas and Connect. So it's $85. You have full access to everything except for the physical book. Okay? If you do want to purchase a physical book, it's a loose leaf book, you can buy it right there directly. And I think it's about, I might be mistaken, $30, $35, $40. So it's still cheaper than buying it in the bookstore. Now, if you buy this package in the bookstore, you can buy it by going there, or you can order online. They will send you the physical book shrink wrapped, and in the last page you will have a connect code for ebook. So you have everything. You have the physical book, you have the ebook, you have access to Connect. But there's no way around it. You must have access to the book, either electronic version or physical or both. And you're not allowed to, I mean, there's no way around. You have to have it. You're not allowed to use earlier editions. We're using the textbook a lot. We're using homework management to complete everything but discussion boards. So there's no way around the textbook in any accounting course. So that's the textbook. If you took this class previously and you already purchased even a different edition of the book, email me with the proof, show me, take a picture of your book, take a picture of the code, give me your name, give me the name of the professor you took this class with, and I can give you a free new code. I don't want you to buy it again. All right, important dates, you can see them right here. Grading structure is right here, all for you. I do reserve to make some changes. I mentioned that I have a YouTube channel where I pre-recorded videos, lectures for every chapter. Sometimes there is 1 video per chapter, sometimes 2 or 3. So I'm live there talking to you, showing you what we need to learn, so you can use that. Of course, I cannot resolve your technical problems. So if you have technical difficulties with Canvas, that's where you go. If you have problem with Connect, that's where you call. You do need to spend 15 hours studying weekly, 15 hours. This is a late start course, and I will be expecting you to log into Canvas at least 4 times a week. Okay, assignments, right? Let me go briefly over each one of them. So all assignments, I should say here, are going to be due 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, with one exception. And that exception concerns graded discussion board. So in every module, you can see all discussions right here, or you can go to that discussion from right here. So in every module, you have, let me show you, you have 2 discussion boards. One is ungraded for any questions. And I already anticipate some problems you might have. So like, for example, this problem right here, problem 9, I already give you some ideas of how to solve it. So ungraded discussion board for every chapter. Just post your questions about homework there, or the content, of the chapter. I don't want you to email me questions about homework because everybody has the same homework. So if you have trouble, I'd rather answer it once so everybody can see my answer. But this is not required. This is graded. You see this green sign, icon? This is graded every week. So every week you have a discussion board that is graded. And so what you have to do to earn 10 points, you have to answer my question or questions by Thursday midnight of that week. By Thursday. And you will not be able to see any other posts until you post your main answer. And then you reply to at least 2 peers by Sunday midnight. By Sunday midnight. Okay, that's what I'm explaining here in the graded discussion board. And when you reply to other students, I expect significant replies of some learning value. If you just say, thank you, good job, it's not counted, okay? And then I will be manually grading it by the following Monday or Tuesday. All right, so 1 main reply by Thursday midnight, and then 2, not main post, and then 2 replies. By the way, if you make more than 2 replies, if you make 4 or 5 and they're good and you're encouraging students to participate and it's great value, I will give you extra credit, you know. So by Sunday, a total of minimum of 3 posts every week. So every week you have a research discussion, let's say, right? And then you have an ungraded questions discussion board for every chapter also. Okay, so that's discussions. Smart book assignments. Here is a video to watch. It's every chapter worth 10 points. I think this is the first assignment you should do. That's how you learn. Let me show you how it looks. Okay, so like this is chapter 1, so it's going to take you about an hour to an hour and a half to complete it. So you can start reading or you can start questions. What's graded is questions. Questions are graded, okay? And so right here they give you 47 concepts. If you miss it, the system customizes questions for you. So everybody will have different questions. And if you miss it, they will ask you a different question on the same concept. Identify what accounting is by selecting the correct statement. Accounting information impacts internal users only? No. Accounting, no. It's right here, okay? And so what is your confidence? So if your confidence is high and you answer correctly, that's good. But if you keep saying my confidence is high, but you're answering incorrectly, the system will say, go read it. And if you need help, you click right here and it takes you to the textbook right here. And it highlights, it highlights the answer to that question or where you can find answers to that question. So you can go back to the questions. So hi, and I'm going to, and you see it's correct. So part of the concept and the next question. And so I start answering these questions and then I start completing these concepts. And once you complete all the concepts, you get your 10 points. You can get partial credit, but why not complete everything? Okay, so then we have with you a homework assignment. And that will take probably 3, 4, up to 5 hours. And it's worth 40 points. Let me show you how that looks like. And guys, you access all of that from your modules, right? So you do not go directly to Connect. You go to Canvas, you go to your chapter, and the links to the assignments are right here. Chapter 1 Smart Book, Chapter 1 Homework. You don't have to complete the entire assignment at once. Like you do some concepts and you exit, and before this deadline, you can come back and the system will remember where you stopped for both Smart Book and Homework. But after the deadline, it's not available. There are no extensions. It's not fair to other students. Don't ask me for it. But everything is open in advance. The only assignments that are timed, excuse me, are the quizzes. You have 90 minutes, and the tests, 3 hours. So quizzes and tests, once you start, you have to finish. But homework and Smart Book, you can save and exit as many times as you want. So click here, and it will take you to homework. So 40 points, whatever is above, is extra credit. Every homework, every quiz, every test has embedded extra credit points. And it says attempt 101, but you can save and exit as many times as you want. So you've got all these different assignments here. And, you know, like you have a link to ebook. Some of them have hints. So in the hints, a similar problem is solved for you.
Compute the missing amount for each of the following separate companies. CBS, the beginning of the year equity is 0.
It's just different amounts, but the concepts are the same. Not every problem has that hint, but it's very similar here. And so you just put the amounts in, you know, solve the problems. Like right here, for example, first entry, Tanner invested 80,000 cash. So as I start typing cash, you choose cash, 80,000, and also office equipment. So I start typing equipment, 26,000, and in exchange of common stock. So we're gonna credit common stock. But let me make a mistake. So instead of 106,000, let's say I put 160,000 here. At any point, you can check your work, and the system will say, mark what's correct, what's incorrect. Okay? So you can use it as many times as you want. The only exception here, you have to enter something in the field. So, like, I have to have 106,000 for common stock credit. But if I did not enter anything, the system will not show it as a mistake. It will say it's not complete, but you need to enter something in the field, in the cell, for the system to mark it as correct or incorrect. So let me just say 106. And when I check my work, it should show everything as correct. And then you move to the next requirement. So that's your homework. And quizzes will consist of 21, 22 multiple choice questions for 90 minutes. Once you start it, you have to finish it. There is a project in week 4 consisting of 3 parts. And then there are tests. Let me show you. So this is our class schedule. So after each 3 chapters, in the first 3, you have also a project, a whole week for the project. And then you have a test. And then next 3 chapters test, next 3 chapters test, next 3 chapters test. Your last test is not comprehensive. It just covers the last 3 chapters. We're skipping chapter 12. It's covered in the next level course, Business 1B. So all your tests are going to be open from Sunday to the following Monday. But you have 3 hours to finish it once started. And you know what I did? I also, on Canvas, if you're going to go to modules, I did a great job. I am praising myself. I recorded a test review video. For each test, I tell you what to expect, how many questions, what types of problems, and so on and so forth. So this class schedule, what I do, it's the last 2 pages of your syllabus. It tells you what you have to do every week. I print it out. I just print out page 6 and 7, and I put it on the wall of my office, and I mark it off as we go through. And I will be sending you reminders when things are due. So if you say you forget the deadline is in Connect, the deadlines are on Canvas, the deadlines are in the syllabus, the deadlines are also will be reminded to you via email. So if you forget the deadline, it's your problem, not really mine. I'm going to keep the class very organized and going through everything with the deadlines which will be enforced. Okay? So those are the assignments. Give you more information about homework here, which I already explained. I talked about discussion boards, so there's more information how you earn points for discussion boards. And I give you more information about tutoring, how I've handled cheating, how fast I will reply to emails, and so on and so forth. So overall, accounting is a great subject. It's truly the language of business. I love it. Many of you will love it because it's highly logical. It makes you understand how any business works. And it also will make you understand how the market works, how stocks work, how bonds work. So please enjoy it. But to be a great online student, you really have to ask a lot of questions. You have to be able to manage your time efficiently, and you have to self-motivate yourself. Enjoy the class. I'm always here for your help via email or ungraded discussion boards or my office hours. Have a great semester.